This video is here to help you see the fact that your viewpoint or your view or what you see, what you think you know, isn't real. And what we're doing is we're showing you that if you were God, if you were a God and you started to move out into the universe, left the earth and moved out into the universe, what you would see is roughly what is shown here. You have a couple in Chicago. They're having a picnic. They're laying down and reading, and they look very comfortable. And what they do is they're moving away from that couple out into space, if you will. But they're doing it at 10 meters or 10 times whatever the distance is that we are away from them. So what you see now is us moving out of the place in Chicago where they're sitting on the grass, and we're already 100 meters away and moving out 10 times, 1,000 meters. And we keep moving out to give you, look at all those people that are living along there. Look at all the houses. Look at all the cities. That's Chicago. And you see Lake Michigan curving there, and you see Michigan starting to form. That's Chicago. And you begin to realize how tremendously small those people were and how insignificant in the aspect of what you're seeing now, which is the entire United States, 100 million meters, 1 million meters, and 10 million meters. You see the Earth by itself out in space, and then you see the moon, that kind of like the path of the moon coming up here. There it is. And then you see, and we move out, move out, move out. And as you go out, of course, you're going to see Mars and Jupiter and Saturn and those things that are out there farther. But remember, we're talking about a person, which is the size of you, out there on that grassy plain, which they think is very enormous. And already we've gone, like way, way out, so that the Earth is just a little spot. The sun's becoming a spot. And the reason we're doing this is what God created. This is what Yahweh said He created. So we're moving out to look at Pluto. Pluto's kind of off-center. Now we've moved out away from our whole solar system. And look at how far we're going before we actually come into any other thing. There's nothing else. And we're getting to be a speck, and there's still nothing else around us. They're kind of showing the Sagittarius and those kind of things. The things that we would see on Earth, but they're, and we're still moving away. We're 1 light year away, and we still haven't seen anything close to us. We're still, now remember, it's 10 times. It's 10 times. 10 light years. It'll be 100 light years. Oh, there's a star. There's the first star. 100 light years away from us, there's a star. And then there gets to be a lot of stars because we're starting to see the stars of the Milky Way. Now we see more and more stars, tremendous number of stars, because we're moving away from the Milky Way galaxy, and we'll start to see the spiral of the Milky Way galaxy. We all know the spiral. We all know that we're way out on one of the arms, but we're moving away from the Milky Way galaxy because the universe is that big. And you see other galaxies kind of off in the distance there, but we're still moving away, and we're moving away and moving away, and nothing. And then all of a sudden you start seeing more galaxies, but not very many. And then you see one of the big clusters of galaxies. But look at how far we moved away, and we're moving away 10. Every time you see a square, it's 10 times the distance. 100 million light years. We're moving away and moving away and moving away. And we get to the point where we come to the end of the universe. And now, if you're God, we're going to go back and see, we're going to find Earth. So, but we're going to do it way faster than we did on the way out. You remember what all that looked like? Here we go. We're going in way faster, but we're going in. Oh, there's the Milky Way. Somewhere down there's a little speck. Oh, even smaller, tiny little thing. Tiny little, oh, it's so small we can't even see the sun yet. And we're again and again, and we're getting closer, and there's just this, oh, there's Pluto and all the big planets, and there's the Earth and the Moon. We'll see the Moon in a minute. We're going down. There's the Moon's orbit, and here's the Earth, and we're going down. We're going to the, Chicago, and we're going to go right down to the place where those people were laying, and there they are. And so those are the important people that you're thinking of. And the question that we have at that point in time is that you're saying that Yahweh created the human being, and it's the most important thing on the face of the earth, and then he picked the tribe, the Jewish tribe, and made it the one that worshipped him, and he said, you are the most important people on the face of the earth, and basically you've got the view that the people that Yahweh picked were the most important people in the universe. Do you see how absolutely ludicrous that is? Do you see how insane it is to think that this God created the universe and came down and played with man and tried to get man to worship him, tried to get a tribe to worship him, killed other people that got in the way, killed babies, killed thousands of people for worshiping the golden calf, and so on and so forth. I mean, that's exactly what your Bible says happened, and it's ludicrous when you get the view of this universe that you're seeing. Man isn't as significant as a grain of sand on a beach. I mean, not that they aren't, but I'm saying that you have to get a view of where you stand in the universe. And I pretty much assure you that nobody that's seeing this has the view that they have now. The universe is enormous, and our solar system is a little speck in a little speck in a little speck. So that kind of gives you a view of where it is that we are. And the only reason to see this is to change your perspective. That's all.